Hello and welcome back to the Bosmer. We are going to start today by changing our religion. And to do this, we first of all have to think about why we're doing it. We are doing it because we're conquering a bunch of the Khajiit lands and we want to merge our two religions. We can't merge cultures in this mod, but merging religions is going to give us the next best thing. So, what do we need to change? Well, let's have a look at elsewhere's religion and actually let's have a look at our religion first and then we'll kind of go through what we're looking for. So we have Unrelenting Faith, which lets clergy serve as commanders or Jaxpuri. Are we not just adding that into our culture, I just realized? No, we're not. I thought we maybe added that in at one point. Maybe not. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, we have Unrelenting Faith here. I think it's something we considered adding into our culture. That was it. We have Pastoral Isolation, so conversion resistance is up. Characters may sometimes reconvert back to this faith if led astray. Characters, but not counties, are more willing to be converted away from this faith. And it lowers our development growth. Maybe it's time to get rid of that? Potentially. And then we have Ritual Hospitality. Rulers can host other characters as an honoured guest. I'll be honest, I've never done this, so therefore I don't feel a great connection to this one. So out of these three, Unrelenting Faith feels like the one that's going to stay. These two could potentially go. Sins, we have Shy, Arbitrary, Callous, and Stubborn. Virtues are Generous, Just, Gregarious, and Fickle. Fickle's a virtue? Huh. Anyway. All of this is kind of fine. Theocratic, Equal, Pluralist, Cultural Identity. So that means that conversion speed goes quicker in places where we've already converted the culture, interestingly. But promote culture also goes quicker in places that are our faith. I actually didn't realize that. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, that's kind of cool. We have polytheism, so we're able to select a pantheon. The Green Pact, which lets us add following gods to the pantheon. Okay. We don't have the missing god, and we have no secondary pantheon. Okay. Yeah, monogamous, all divorce is allowed, no bastards, cousin marriage. I think all of this seems kind of fine. Interesting. That says suitable party. There's no restriction in who can be married. Is that the same for their religion? Yes. Okay. Interesting. That's fine. So most of this is going to be kind of the same. I'm imagining there's some that can be changed here and there. And Azura is the one that I think that people are saying we should try and bring in. So let's have a look at two moons now. Okay, so 2 moons. So obviously, right off the bat, we got moon worship. Characters can decide to meditate in seclusion, reducing stress and possibly gaining theological insights. Children can rarely be born with the miracle worker trait, makes patient a virtue. Okay, let's have a look here. That gives you learning and arcana. Oh, okay. That one seems good. Let's go back to us. We have Ritual Hospitality and they have Ritual Hospitality, so that one should probably stay. So I think we get rid of Pastoral Isolation for Moon Worship. We could go with Hedonistic, but I think that Moon Worship makes the most sense. Okay. Oh, and then that makes that a virtue, like an extreme virtue. Okay. Going down the list, so main doctrines. So we're pluralist and they're righteous. We go back here, I accidentally clicked off it. So what's righteous? Adherents of other faiths will have opinion penalties of 100%, and revoke landed titles from infidels without incurring tyranny. Holy sites of hostile and astray faiths are considered active. Okay. And ours were adherents of other faiths will have opinion penalties of 50%. Yeah, reduce danger from heresies. Winning a holy war will vassalize infidel rulers. Okay. I don't really know what we need here. I think we could probably just stick with Pluralist. Now, Pantheon Doctrines. We're the Green Pact currently. Could switch to Riddle Thar. I'm going to just say I'm probably going to stick with the Green Pact, just looking at what's going on there. I'm sure it'll be fine, but let's just stick with the Green Pact. Here. So, Close Kin Taboo. Okay. So, extended family members or even close family members is forbidden. Okay. Well, we're like cousin marriage is fine. But yeah, what's the so extended must include cousins, right? Yeah, okay. I don't know. We could probably just keep ours where it is. Let's go down to the next one. Crime doctrines. So, we accept deviancy, we shun witchcraft. They're kind of fine, that's the only difference. I think we can just keep ours there. I'm not too worried about that. Okay, so clerical marriage is allowed for us, but disallowed for them. I mean, I'm fine with us having clerics marry. Revocable versus temporal for life. I'm happy having clerics be there for life. I'm not really that worried about it. Or revocable. Again, I don't think these really matter. Right, and then here. So they allow Azura, and that's it. And they shun Hircine. We shun most of them and allow Hermaeus Mora. So this maybe just make Azura allowed. And then virtues and sins. I think these are roughly the same. Like, I'm not sure how we change these on this one. Are these not just what's written up here? Maybe, unless these are different things. Oh, maybe these are, you can make them virtues via that, and then they also have a heriocracy. Okay. That's fine. So that is High Council, that's a Council of High Priests. Okay. That's fine. Whatever. So, let's start with our faith, and let's start converting. So the main thing is moon worship and Azura, I think. And we'll see if there's anything else that we want to change while we're in here. So, create new Bosmeri faith. So what's our current faith called? Vine Dusk. Theirs is the 2 moons. How about Moondusk? I'm going to go with Moondusk. That's our name. Any particular reason? It was the first thing that came into my head. It may be stupid, but that's what we're going with. Adjective. Okay, let me just see. What's it saying here? I would really like if it just showed me the current adjectives, and I can just be like, yeah, I'll choose that. Nope. Okay, Moondusk. Moondusky? I don't know. A single follower. I'm not entirely sure what a single follower would be. I don't know. A Moondusk? And then Moondusks? Sure. Haven't really followed any particular mechanism for that. It's probably going to look horrible. That's okay. Why is pastoral isolation not allowed? That's my current one. I mean, I'm getting rid of it, but like, why is it not allowed? I don't know. We're getting rid of it from moon worship. Moon worship. Moon worship. Moon worship. Moon worship. There we go. So that's fine. Cultural identity, no cultural ties. That's fine. Yeah, I think we're okay with that. Liturgical language. Don't think we need any. That's okay. Secondary pantheon. Yeah, so none of these look like ones that we want in here. That's fine. Main pantheon, green pact is, yeah, it. We couldn't switch to having Riddle Thar and then have main pact be, or secondary be, no. We can't, okay, so it has to be green pact, that's fine. Missing god. We can be neutral, forbidden, falling out of favor, worshipped. I don't know, I think I'm fine with where it is. Polytheism is also fine. Down here. Just seeing what we got. At least one landed. At least one party must be landed to be married. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so they're in close kin taboo. We could, of course, allow unrestricted marriage, but I don't think we need to do that. Could change here as well. Could change here as well, but there's no real reason to do any of this. That's fine. Here, we're mostly fine with all of this. I think this is all okay. Yeah, I don't really see anything that we have any problems with here. The only temptation I have is to just accept vampires, given that we have a vampire. But as our, court chaplain. You know, in a way, that kind of makes sense. Alright, I'm going to put vampires as accepted. I'm going to do that. Let's see here. So we could go temporal for life. If we wanted to go like with the other one. Let's just keep it where it is. This is fine. I'm just seeing what our other options are. So, members of clergy can serve as commanders or Jax Peru. We already have that. It would give them more prowess. We'd lose some money off of it, though. The popular opinion of all counties following this faith impacts the fervor equilibrium. Okay. Or control. Doubles the impact of church holdings on the fever equilibrium. I think I'm okay with whatever. Azura, we're going to make you allowed. Oh, we can't make it a pantheon. Why not? So why can we not move her to pantheon? No, shunder criminal. All of these. Is it because our pantheon is wrong? So if I made my pantheon... Let's just see here. Let's just say, for example, we made our pantheon Riddledar. Could I do it? No. Okay. So it would have to be a pantheon where that was allowed. Something like Daedric Princes. Yeah, you see, then you can make it pantheon. But what if I did that? What if I made our pantheon and then switched this back to Green Pact? What does it do down here? I see. I see. I think I've discovered the secret. Alright, so we'll make Worship of Azura Pantheon. Oh, is it not going to allow us? Pantheon is not allowed? Ah. I thought I found a way around it. Okay, that's fine. And then these we can change. Okay, and these just change what our virtues are. What are the virtues that they have? This is fine. We can come back to this in a second. So their virtues are... humble, zealous, content, ambitious, arrogant, and then arrogant and cynical are sins. And ours are... yeah, so they're completely different. I might replace... I might replace one of these ones. Like fickle or arbitrary. Yeah, let's replace... fickle with ambitious. Let's do that. It's a little change, but let's do that. So we're gonna go down here. We're gonna replace fickle with ambitious. Maybe arbitrary of humble. Where are we? Ambitious. Then arbitrary with humble. Cool. That seems fine. We're still considered righteous, apparently. The head of faith title will not introduce spiritual head of faith. Does not have to be landed. Okay. The head of faith title will not be created. It can be created later once you have 2 holy sites. Okay. That's fine. Oh, and then we need to choose a color. Well, I mean, kind of sort of that color green would be great. If you could just get me that color green. Here's where I'm like, sort of something like this. It's kind of down there, but then like a little more like this. Yeah, like that. That seems perfect. Right, let's go with it. So everything should be fine. Head of faith is spiritual. Is that what we want? Could make it a mystical birthright. Is that what it is on elsewhere? Out of curiosity, I don't know if we looked at that. Head of faith, theocratic. No. Head of faith. Huh. Is it in here? Should be somewhere. Oh no, there we go. Mystical birthright. Yeah. It's kind of interesting. The crown authority of the head of faith impacts the faith's further equilibrium. Interesting. I don't think we need to do that, because if we do that, that's going to cause problems. Do we want spiritual, though? Can we go for none? I think spiritual is fine. So why can't we go with temporal? Cannot have theocratic clerical tradition and a temporal head of faith. Because this would make us the head of the faith. And ceremoniarchy? Only divine blood can lead the faithful. Okay, I guess then we would have to have divine blood to start with. Okay, I mean, this is fine. Yeah, I think we convert. Green Pact, just double check everything is as it should be. I think actually we're kind of fine here. Mostly it's just Worship of Azura plus a few other minor changes, but hey, it's cool. And Moon Worship. That being the main one, Moon Worship. Let's create faith. Oh, and every vassal will convert? Yes. Yes, fantastic. That's what we like to see. We've done it. Our holy orders! No! That's fine. We knew that was going to happen. I can't do this because I don't hold 2 Moondusk Holy Sites. What are the Moondusk Holy Sites? Oh, you created this 2 seconds ago. Oh, the, interesting. Oh, okay. Interesting that that's the symbol. So what are Holy Sites? Do we have Holy Sites? Can I create Holy Site? Oh, no, that's Vine Dusk exceptions. Okay. Holy Sites? There are none. Okay. Well, that's going to be a real problem getting 2 of them. Okay, so now we have to convert everything back over to R1. They consider us evil. Wait, does that mean you consider us evil? Yeah, you consider us evil. Oh, wow. How do you consider us? Also evil. Nice. Nice. Making friends and influencing people. There we go. Right, so now you're converting this land. It's going to be 3 years. That's fine. Have you converted all the cultures? No. Okay, well, get started. Go 8 years here. Settle our own people. That's fine. Wait, you're my... Wait, whoa. Who are you? No. Yeah, welcome back in. Wait, why does that say Moondusky? Did I accidentally... Yeah, oh wait. Should that not be the name of the religion here? Okay, well, you know, messed up things slightly. That's going to make that quicker, though. Okay, cool. Turns out I don't create religions that often. Does that mean that we now have control over all these things that we leased out? We should do, right? Like all these, So you're the... So you're the Grand Master... Yeah, so you're the Holy Order over here. Okay, yeah. So we don't have... We don't have control over it. That seems weird. Should I revoke the lease? We would get... Okay, it would get Lost Holy Order. No, I'm okay with you having the Holy Order there, to be honest. That's fine. It's always a bit weird switching over, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll found a Holy Order. I have to choose somewhere. What's the one on here? Palatine. Okay, and I can consecrate a new holy site in our capital. Yeah, that's fine. As our capital already has a holy special building, we'll be able to reuse it for our own purposes. Yeah, okay. That sounds good to me. Do it. The holy site of Vinedusk. For years, my Moondusky brethren have worshipped the divine around the settlement of Vinedusk, praying in small churches and forming small congregations. With some work and religious will, I have managed to build the foundations of a new center of spirituality and religious worship in Vinedusk, and pilgrims from all over the province have already started to travel here. Nice. Word is now spreading among the faithful that Vinedusk is now a proper holy site. Okay, cool. So now we have a grand temple that will come back. Oh, be a lich. I didn't even notice that there for a second. You would lose lifespan but gain lich. However, we are currently infirm, so that would not be ideal. Yeah, it's going to make people very unhappy. Your faith has the mastery over undeath tenant. Oh, okay, so you would need to have that as your faith and be a necromancer. Yeah, so there's a few extra steps if we wanted to do that. Anyway, let's find a holy order. I don't know, where's this? City of Arenthia, I guess I could do. Yeah, why not the City of Arenthia? We'll give that one away. Cool. Go. We now have a holy order. Cool. So we have this going again. That's nice. Now we need to change our spy master, because apparently our spy master left to go join the holy order. I guess. Wait, do you all have 0 stats? What happened? That's so weird. Does it do that every time it does a holy order? Oh no, my spy master must be in charge of the city of Arenthia. Yeah, okay, I'm going to reassign you, I think, to spy mastery. And now I can put in you for diplomacy. There we go. That sorts that out. It's all been a little bit weird so far this episode, I'll admit. I'm not entirely sure what's happening, but that's okay. Everything should be fine. Those are fine. I think we might be okay to unpause soon. Yeah, I think we're okay to unpause, and let's see the consequences of our actions. The Moondusky Schism. The Vine Dusk Spinners have lost their way and can no longer be trusted to guide us. To remind us, to remedy this, I have gathered a select group of spinners together to discuss the future of our faith. I guess spinners was the previous adjective. These Moondusky spinners are encouraging... Oh no, spinners again there. Are encouraging cooperation and tolerance even towards non-believers and are asking all adherents to put all disputes aside and come together for the sake of the new faith. The Moondusks eagerly await the prophesied arrival of their Sylvanar, a great leader who will rally all of the faithful behind them and usher in a new Moondusky golden age. Sure, that's fine. Our court mage just died. He's like... Oh, he was murdered. Okay, for a second there I was like... He goes, new religion? No, I'm out. And then just, that's it. You can, of course, be my magic person again. Do we want to put you in here? You're good with charm. You can transmute things. I mean, you're probably alright. How about you? Anyone else? Got any, like, spells? You've got a few spells. You got, like, nothing. Yeah, the problem with it saying they're excellent is they have no... they have no, what's it called, arcana, so they're not actually generating magicka. I guess I'll put in her. That's fine. So you're now my court mage as well. Okay, cool. Clear that out. I can change her contract. No, I think it's fine. That's okay. Right. I think we're good. We're gonna, you know what, let's let it go a little bit. Name to remember. So you've got an you're making an artifact for me? Yeah, we can name it after our previous husband, as in our previous husband, our first husband. Up late. Time disappears in Minelres's shop, drinking Jaga as we excitedly discuss the goblet he's making for me. Am I imagining things, or is there an indescribable tension? My mind wanders, absorbing the subtle quirks of his body, his laughing lips. I place my hand on his, the hammer drops from his trembling fingers as I gaze longingly into those beautiful eyes. In him I see the same desperate passion. He falls into my warm embrace. Adultery is a sin, or come here, sweet thing. Artifact might be a lower quality. No, adultery is a sin. Definitely. A person of interest to you was murdered by mere Egidrin of Blacktree. So this was Thar Cornamodu of Varlos, which is now back in Dune because it was inherited. Oh dear, Mayor, you've made a horrible mistake because you've given them the land back. Okay, that's not ideal. Now the other bit that could still have this happen is Zero Gate up here. They really need a child at some point. Although, no, that's only slow. They have a chance of a child, but yeah. Not ideal losing that bit of land. No, we could war to get it back, I suppose. You're currently attacking somebody. This person? Oh, I think you must be a secondary person in the war, right? Yeah. Internal war and elsewhere that they've joined in on. I think we attack them and we take our land back. They're currently allied with these guys, but yeah. This really is our bit of land. So, yeah, I think we can do that. I declare... Oh, I have a truce? No? Wait, I don't have a truce. Why would I... What's wrong? We'll break the truce. Oh, I wasn't looking at us. Okay. I was looking at one of my vassals. I think it's like... Yeah, there we go. I'll just select us. There we go. 22 months. Okay, in 22 months I'll declare war to get our land back. That's fine. Right. I'm just chilling for a second, letting everything sort itself out, and then I'm going to start converting people. I'm going to Town of Broken Arch as well. Okay, that's fine. I could also offer you the Zebet of Yod's Light. You know what? Sure. Take this one. That's fine. Moondusky Exaltation. Fervor has increased. What's our fervor right now? 100%. Yeah, that's pretty good in terms of fervor. Right. Let's do some converting. It's kind of our main thing that we're doing right now. So, court. Looking for people who are not Moondusk, which will be 90 people. Are you kidding me? There's 90 people in my court who aren't Moondusk, and then who are in it. 85 people? How many people were in my court? It's crazy. Okay. Well, convert. Convert. I'm gonna keep going through the list. Convert. You know what I might do? What I might do is I might end the episode early, and then what I can do off camera is just click on every single one of these people and demand their conversion. You know, I'm starting to think that that might be a sensible plan instead of, you know, doing this one by one. Because, you know, it's going to take an awful long time. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So thank you for watching. Hopefully our new religion is good. If not, we can create a new faith. Let me just change something. Next character. So, you know, if there's any problems, let me know for next character. But right, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.